2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition, ain't all that lane switching, this is what the game is. The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This no perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This no perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
December snow blanketing much of the Midwest and Northeast. What a perfect time to be in the Sunshine State as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hello, this is the NFL Markets.
Hi, Dan. How are you?
Hey, Mom, how are you? No, it's okay. I just wanted to touch base. I didn't know what was going on. I just figured I'd reach out just to touch base with you.
I want to give you a call, but
It's okay.
Here's the third pick from Memphis. It's Darrell Henderson. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Defensively, here you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high,
right.
You gotta find.
Yeah, I'm not in front. I'm not at the office right now. I just stepped up with. I'm not sitting in front of the stuff. I just I saw the number. Yeah. Give me a little. I'll be back here still shortly, and I'll reach out to you. Okay. All right. Talk to you then. Thanks, buddy.
Reception good for 7. It's third down.
Oh, it rolled his ass, but I freaking lost time race. It's not gonna do it.
Oh no, I already played once.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Anderson will try and run for the first. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Here's Benny Snell Jr., the rookie from Kentucky. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Jones trying to lay one up deep. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing Jones. And that is
Cage them all, baby.
not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Here's Dorsett, able to spin free. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Former Steeler, this is Le'Veon Bell, and he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So some holding over on the left side of that line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
I gotta play Benjamin. Oh shit, what time is it? Well, Ben gives the whistle when everybody knows for it.
They're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the gun, here's Love. Oh, he's going to air it out, and that is intercepted by last year's NFL leader, DeMonte Casey. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays.
He's winning like 4 categories right now. He might get a shit ton of upgrades
for weeks to come.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, he only played one drive in the last game. Still isn't enough to keep him MVP.
Following the pickup of
When's the MVP finished?
2nd and 6.
End of the regular season? Yeah. So I gotta have a big game against him. It's good though. Last camp he hit 450 yards.
2nd down, it's Henderson. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
You can only kill right here.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jones. Incomplete. He had his his hands on it, but couldn't pick it.
I should have maybe.
But it's now 4th down.
I should have just maybe like manually
Not only was the
covered.
call spot on, how about the execution of that defense
make
right
it
there?
30 something, he's not
Someone
sure
was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Even though they might not find the #1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the line to run there on their hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. You're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
You cover 2 once in a while, but I call him on
They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Throwing on 3rd down. Look, that's complete. It's Bell. And boy, he is very close to a first down.
He's more broken tackles than Henry.
He's going to be a foot or so short.
Look yesterday. Henry was by far more. Henry has almost 1,000 yards after contact, too. He wasn't even second, Alec, actually. What's his name? Carson was second, I think.
Here we go on 4th. Wow. And that is going to be incomplete.
That was 4th down?
The Jags come up empty on 4th down.
That was the first down.
And the Colts are going to take over with the football.
Henry has at least last time I checked, it was 101 broken tackles.
The Colts
Take
get
1/3 of his
ready to
carries.
start their next
He gets a
drive.
broken
They've
tackle.
got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
That's some twin bonding right there.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends,
What you beat him by the first time?
That means you probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
I'm going to say they would run out of this play.
On the counter, it's Henderson, and he is
Every time I played the first half, I kept thinking he was trying to do that inverted play. So I just kept running all over that.
Run coverage.
I gotta play him again. I figured him out though. He scored 21 in the first quarter, or in the second quarter. After that, he didn't do much.
Leverage. We
He
just
didn't
saw
score more than
a
one
great
time. He scored
example of
after
it.
that.
And how about the bonus? Tackling the runner for a loss.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Operating for the Giants. Jones.
Oh.
Launching run for Henderson. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
Nothing open downfield. And he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back.
He basically just said, I just explained, I said, he said he talked like an hour yesterday, and I said, yeah, we did. I said, honestly, a lot of it was just me talking about my situation, you know? This and that, listening to Brian,
Jaguars come
just
around to
my
start
side
their
person.
next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went 4-on-4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
Wait, Brian said this or Mike said this?
On the sidelines, the head coach. That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first
Well,
down.
Mike called me too, saying, well, at least he said that you said it. He goes, no. I said, Dad, Mike said that. Mike said that. And I said, listen, it's all right. No, I'm just saying, I said, because I mean, this is what I said, Mike, this is what I said.
No way. No fucking way.
No, I don't know if he said you said that. I guess he's talking. He might have said. Well, he said. I think he said something like, "Did you say that you would have left me too?" Because I guess that's what the narrative of the story is. So he didn't really say who. All right, but I said, listen, Dad was pissed. He called Dave. Dave said, I would have left him too. Everybody said that. And Dad was all pissed at Brian, Pat, Robbie, all of them. And I was like, Dad, calm down. If this really happened, the way you say whatever. I said,
You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
But we don't know those
by the defense.
Brian had looking at it, Mike, he's
So we got the challenge.
we don't know
He's going to take
there.
another look on the
To
tablet.
make any kind of assessment,
Watching to
it's
see
not
if
fair
he was
for
down
anybody.
prior to the ball coming out.
I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that'll be considered a fumble.
Yeah, I was talking to I told him, I told him, no, I told him you guys, that was a little premature.
Well, but they're not.
Funny,
They don't know all
but Mike had a tough week this week. He went to his girl, he just had everything going on. Probably, I know.
Yeah, your upline, your immediate upline for commissions is all of us, including.
I'm getting more and more pissed at Brian.
From the gun on third down.
Dude, so fucking.
And that is intercepted by last year's NFL leader, DeMonte Casey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession.
Like he doesn't
As they've got it with a first and 10.
Anybody ever know.
They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
But I think from our experience together, we have learned that
I'm
most
not holding
offensive
my head to it, so I'm
coordinators
getting a
will
little
tell
pissed
you
at
if
fucking
you run
Hughes.
the ball on first down, I've got
Damn, I feel like I've been really been holy shit, I've been
Toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
when it comes
And
up.
they're able to get this one across the 35.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reuben Foster, the former national champion in Alabama, gets in for the sack.
That's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to do this. I manned up, I faced him, I made a mistake, I made whatever this and that, and I kind of said, I let it go like that. I'm getting, Gene and I'm not even really defending myself.
As a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
I get it, man. I get both sides. I get it. It wasn't. You guys. I'm not trying to say you guys had any, intentions of. I'm not trying to say you guys had any bad intentions. But.
And 2 interceptions already here in this first.
You gotta admit that, man.
It's going to affect him a little bit. He's got to be thinking about it.
He was scared, man. Like I said, you gotta understand too from his point of view. He's alone at the apartment over there. He had a bad week, but his friend group's a mess. Him having this girl. He's got lots going through his mind, and then he gets a freaking. Imagine him in the middle of the night. Imagine if you're unsure about shit. In the middle of the night, you get a phone call like that. Yeah, imagine that, man. Imagine, that's my point, though. Imagine being unsure like that and being like, shit, did I do that? Shit, it's really not even that you didn't do.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So I can't
I'll
hang
be honest,
on.
I
And
did.
as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyway.
But it kept me up all night, dude. I'll be honest, I was up for at least 2 hours.
Coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player.
Like, I was, dude, yeah, like, I'll be honest, like, a lot of shit doesn't, like, other stuff doesn't, yeah, you know, a lot of this, like, I don't really, stuff doesn't shake me, but for some reason,
Jags 18 yards, first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
oh, man, I don't know, I'm just trying to eliminate, I'm not sure. You'd be surprised how much, you'd be surprised how much
And toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it
you
away.
think it would go better.
I think it's high time to
John
get
all
him
over this one down on besides these random.
some completions. He's not even hitting at 50% thus far.
Certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a
That was
2nd
great game.
and
I
10.
guess I'll be there to go. Nothing. I was starting another. Allen.
Throwing again is right. His throw incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, man, it's just another city situation. You know what I mean? Fortunately,
Again, Locke completes it to Samuel. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down. Solid cuts there for management, so brilliant this year. We're pointing out, as you're talking about, it's never in the 16th history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. From the 25 on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons able to record his 5th sack of the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go for his progressions, find someone to get rid of football before he knew that he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Got his target, Samuel. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Wait, he left. Wait, he left just because you said you were on the phone with me, or because you said something?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Luck. This will be caught just inside the 10. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true... And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Andrew Luck taking it in. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
Yeah. Exactly. Wait, you said that to him? You said that to him?
Good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Honestly, if you said it, I'm saying if you said that to him, I could see how you would
Following
have
the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24.
Nobody, neither can he. He wasn't there.
Left to play till we hit halftime.
Yeah, okay.
coming up at halftime. We'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Oh, we're going to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw.
If I wasn't involved, honestly, if this was like about somebody else or something, I'd probably be exactly how you were.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the
I
line.
obviously I can't say enough because it's about me.
Now this is Le'Veon Bell with the reception, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
All the stuff you're saying, I've heard you say exactly what I would say too. Like, you know, that's why it's tough too. It's like, man, if it was anybody else, like, you'd be saying that, I would be too. You'd have more of an open mind to the situation rather
There's a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Kenny Clark make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. The kick by Mara is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So he splits the uprights, and it has to be a nice feeling. Right when he left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
A nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
Maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards.
I might try to work a little later.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Jones throwing again. Looking deep for Jennings. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game. A 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And Jennings has it. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
I didn't see your post, so.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Now Jones operating from the gun. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go.
Whatever, who cares? It got you a deal.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, box drop.
Mr. Kittle. Corner out.
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw.
Yeah, I guess.
Incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
What was Roman doing?
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Jones to throw again. This one into the hands of
my God, they
tight
called.
end. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Sucks. City situation and everything, but
been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here.
Go, go, go.
Final shot before break. Jones. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about,
we're getting a lot of different
change things up a little bit. Change
power style run plays from a lot of different formations that can go either way. Like either balance the formation or like go to the strong side or go to the weak side. People overload. Really making it tough to stop.
Now first down carry by Bell.
It was so good that I was actually able to run
through the defense.
Those shitty backups I have. It's actually able to still run pretty well. Nowhere near as well, honestly.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. On 2nd and 2, Luck.
I fucking like that. This is stupid.
Yeah.
No
I would have passed to give Le'Veon a break, and I went them there.
Left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
I felt like with this team, when your player's yellow, you really can't vote over bad things.
You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
One day.
So that'll back him up 5. Not ideal there. That delay of game backs them up 5 yards. So now they need 7 yards on third down.
This is risky, but fuck it. You can't score on me anyway.
Out of the gun, block. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. Touchdown, Jaguars.
That's playing cover 2 is so hard. You can't bring your safety. Playing cover 2 is so hard. You can't bring your safeties too wide. No, you just do that.
Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Well, his first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little
bit. And Murphy never gets beat.
But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Off the play fake. Jones. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
He's the best lock corner in the game. Keep the lead.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Jennings was the one he was looking for. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After the interception, it's Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bell. Good to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And it's like, how do you think you really can't prepare for it? You gotta, it's almost like you're running the ball, hit the ball in his hands anyway, and he's already out there. The only people that ever bring it down are the big guys. If I get in the secondary, he's making a mess.
And they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run come through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Luck. He's got it to Williams. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. And they pick up the 1st down there with a gain of 4. Luck now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's brought down, but now before reaching the 30.
Out for 6 weeks.
That would really suck. Dude, that would be like, that would be so big. I was just thinking that. I can't get anybody hurt.
We'll step aside. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's not good.
6 weeks, bro.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion.
That's another thing. I had to play him without my my superstar receiver and my superstar running back. Parker's been out for a few weeks now, so.
Luck throwing again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Hi, little squirt.
It's true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most
I
athletic.
don't have any receivers now.
But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. What
It's this dumbass game.
And they'll get him down
I got 1 yard on that
3
play.
yards short of the 1st.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims
It's like,
of the West
why
Coast
would anybody
offense
ever possession catch and roll backwards?
Touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
Man, I was thinking about not playing Samuel and Bell this game, but oh well.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
You can do conservative style
The
and really run right
interception,
through
just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any
No chance anybody has against you is
Go,
the
"Hey, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again." You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too
The fact that you have the threat of passing, even if you run the ball every damn time, they can't like disregard your passing ability. So they can't play you like
No, but with Curtis Samuel, I was almost like unstoppable.
Certainly not what he was hoping for,
They don't
Charles. That's
have
now
these
3
outside
interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback
Samuel's on the
along
outside
way
right now on the
who threw a lot
left
of
if you go
interceptions
route, huh?
early, learned from them, became
Oh,
great
yeah.
later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's the guy in all the commercials.
What in the hell?
Yeah.
What the?
Intercepted for a 3rd time.
That's the kind of bullshit that happens with him all the time. If I play him, something like that'll happen where it's like touchdown, he made a big mistake.
Why did he do that?
Stupid. That pisses me off even watching. That's somebody to me. You know that normally happens to me with him when he does looking for field goal block. He'll leave like everybody open and he'll run back and somehow it'll be a ridiculous throw right to the one guy he has back or something. Even last game I played him. I told you that one play I had where the throw was so bad. The throw was so bad it threw right to him on the one play I had in the first pick. I was trying to throw the go route and the under threw him so bad it threw right to the guy standing underneath covering nobody.
After the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now Jones. And that's going to be incomplete.
Keanu's 87 speed. He moves around like that. Keanu.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Jones throwing on 4th down.
Oh, he's like, how's
He's
that?
got a long way
He's
to
desperately trying
He's
to
unable to convert here on 4th
How does it feel to play off face off against good old Daniel Jones?
Possession here, the turnover on downs.
Can't believe Samuel freaking got hurt.
What?
Can't believe Samuel got hurt.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
I'm just going to manually put him on go.
Interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now in this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And now there's a deep shot that's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Philip Dorsett, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
I hope he turns this game off.
That was just a simple fly route.
But then I'll just press options and see. I haven't seen Cody do that ever. I hope he does. I should make a mistake and get a muscle spasm. He doesn't even have Kittle in.
What?
He doesn't even have Kittle in. Bobby still forces the fumble.
This is so stupid. Like, you shouldn't be allowed to play a league with this shit. You get mad, now he's gonna go back and he's gonna let you booty fuck your stats like crazy to get a freaking
It's like A-Rod and Rodney.
bullshit.
Mar on for the extra point.
Just text him and be like, don't concede, just turn off the PlayStation.
And they're
You talk to that?
able to
No. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll be 4 weeks. Because if it's 4 weeks, then he'll be back for Super Bowl. No.
And you can bet they're
Maybe the
bringing two
conversation.
hands on the ball
No.
here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
Yeah, Super Bowl. 5 weeks he's back for Super Bowl.
Line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
There's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Oh, shit.
Rolling to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Where was hurt?
They'll go again with Bell. Gave a glimpse of his quick feet, but not a whole lot of space down at the 30.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
Said, hey, my kid's daycare closed, so I'm gonna have to stay home and watch my kid. So that all these problems are over, I'm probably not gonna work.
For the 1st down.
And he said, because his wife is a teacher. She's not working. He said, oh, but she got tons of work to do around the house at home. Dave's like,
working though, she'd be working anyway.
yeah, so Dave's like, Matt, you're self-employed, do what you want, but you're not going to be a sales leader anymore. He goes, this is the time for us to work. Men become men now. Men, and I said, that's why, I just told him, I said, that's why I'm so, it's like to me, I argue and I stick to my principles and what's right and where I stand. And I said, it's almost to the point where I want to give up. Go liberal, do whatever, the easy way out. No, everybody should be this, everybody should be taken care of, just give up. Because everybody's a freaking punk. And Dave's like, these are the times when men become men. This is when you stand up, and that's the ones that are going to make it.
You're saying about Will? Will was like playing early, but then I guess he had a good day or something for like 5 or 6
Yeah, but no, I'm saying people talking. Look at Brian. Brian's affected his, okay? Think about this. Honestly, it's from you and all that situation that happened, but it's affected Brian, who's affected now. Pat, Robbie, and Mike. And Pat, Robbie, and Mike's business has been down like crazy since open enrollment. Pat, I don't know what that was doing. Dave thinks it's because Miranda's working as a nurse and making money. Ever since he got married, Pat's going, like, I guess they don't need as much money or whatever. Well, but now they're married.
Check. 11B. Fresno.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And able to work his way down to the 16. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 16.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
12.
Another run. This time it's Ivory. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Now a run with Henderson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Down. 10-2 stop. Last 2. Go, go, go. Go.
Now Jones off the bootleg. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Daniil Hunter in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Got his man. It's Williams. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Let's get off the field. Hey, check. 12.
On 1st down, this is Ivory. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing on 2nd down. Luck. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Greg Olsen, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Fielded about a yard deep.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Jones now on 1st and 10. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 11. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line.
Slam. 61. Matchbox lights. Run.
On 1st down, it's Long. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Philip Dorsett, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Yeah, this will get him all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On 2nd and goal, Jones, and he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Reuben Foster picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That time 12 yards on the pass play, but still shy of where they needed to go. 4th and goal. Throwing Jones. And it is incomplete. And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt. And that makes him now 0 for 3 on 4th down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on 4th down. I think they'd have to start thinking.
In trouble, and the ball's out. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Ready?
2nd and 5 now. Jones. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jones operating from the gun. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. 25 yards that time.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And it's caught. And he's brought down. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon.
Watch two. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full street.
From the gun, Jones. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Tighten up. 40. Easy. Alert.
Luck gonna throw it. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Luck. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Luck. And able to find Dorsett. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Right, 622. He's heavy on the edges.
And they will take a knee here. So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.